After an 11-hour flight from Los Angeles, we're now leaving the Tokyo International Airport and riding on a city bus. It's late April, the weather is cool but pleasant, a bit rainy, so we're carrying raincoats and umbrellas. Now, my first impression is that aside from the Japanese writing that's scrolling across the digital sign on the bus, we could be anywhere in the United States. But as we continue, although Tokyo doesn't have its own rice paddies, there are several well-known paddies nearby. One is in Chiba, and just seeing the rice fields passing by the window, it made me excited to be in Japan for the first time. Now, another highlight of transportation that we enjoyed while visiting Tokyo this last spring was the Shinkansen high-speed train. It's a famous train, so I wanted to say that I rode it. I insisted on buying a ticket, and I'm filming the back of this chair here because that's where my husband forgot our backpack and we left it mistakenly on the train, and thankfully did not have any kind of important documents inside, so we were okay. Now, a better moment in transportation in 2025 is riding the tram at the San Diego Wildlife Safari Park in Escondido, California. This park opened in 1972 and has over 3,000 animals. They're dedicated to the conservation and preservation of wildlife and plant species. My son worked there for a short time one summer, and it is absolutely true that they are dedicated to making sure that the animals and the plant species are well cared for in this wildlife safari park. Now, what we're looking at here is a sky tram view from the San Diego Zoo, which is in San Diego. Now, the safari park is in Escondido, and the zoo is in San Diego, which was founded in 1916. It has over 12,000 animals and over 600 species. It's one of the most visited zoos in the United States, and it has the world's first koala conservation program and the largest collection of giant pandas outside of China. And as you can see here, the Sky Tram, which I highly would recommend doing if you're able to visit the San Diego area and to visit the San Diego Wildlife Safari Park and Zoo, is if you go to the zoo to ride this tram, you'll get stunning views of the city, and you'll see the treetops and the sky, and the weather is usually pleasant in San Diego, so you usually can't go wrong taking the Sky Tram, but you'll also get sweeping views of the park. Let's go ahead and take this plane ride where we're looking at the clouds atop the sky, where I'm heading to Philadelphia to my author signing at the American Library Association's annual conference, which I was so excited to be a part of. So Nessa on the Go was on the go a lot in 2025. I did take the Sprinter or the Coaster in North County, San Diego, and I wanted to feature and show how they drive these trains. It's very interesting. There's one rider or one driver on one end and then on the other end, and as they go back and forth, I guess they take turns at the wheel. But this Sprinter connects from Escondido to Oceanside, and once it reaches Oceanside, it goes on to the Amtrak. Now, this Amtrak is going from Los Angeles to San Juan Capistrano. So once you go from Escondido on the Sprinter to Oceanside, you can go from Oceanside on the Amtrak all the way to Los Angeles Union Station. I did this ride, and then I went from Union Station back to Oceanside, and this is the stretch right here. It was just a pleasant ride, a smooth Amtrak ride, and it's very affordable as well. It's not an expensive ride to take. Plus, you get these beautiful views of the ocean, of the palm trees, and you get very close to the seaside as you're taking this little coaster along. Now, just to note that once the Amtrak does stop at Union Station in Los Angeles, you can take the Coast Starlight Express, which is also run by Amtrak. You can take that train all the way up the coastline into Seattle and Portland. They have a daily departure for this train. It's a coastal train. It's en route daily between Los Angeles and Seattle. It's the Coast Starlight train. It passes through Santa Barbara and San Francisco Bay Area, Sacramento, and Portland. It's one of the most spectacular of all the train routes. I have taken this train in the past. They have a car specially designated to be first class, and it includes a little sleeper car where every night they take down your little bed and you can sleep. It's so fun. So let's continue our best train highlights of 2025. And this one is going to the Grand Canyon. This is the Williams Flyer, and it goes from Williams, Arizona to the Grand Canyon. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Williams, Arizona, because it's such a cute little town. It's the gateway to the Grand Canyon. It's rich in history. It has unique attractions. It was founded in 1881, and it was established and named after William Shirley Old Bill Williams, a famous trapper and mountain man. A statue of him can be found in Monument Park. Now this Williams little town goes along Route 66. A lot of us are familiar with that route. It's a historic route, which was once a major highway connecting Chicago to Los Angeles. It was the last city on Route 66 to be bypassed by Interstate 40, and in 1984, it marked the end of an era for this iconic road. Now, once you get on this Williams Flyer, this train, then you will reach the Grand Canyon, which I'm showing here. And the Grand Canyon is just glorious in all its splendor. It has rich shadows and beautiful brush and scenery. We came on a wonderful day to see the Grand Canyon. It was crystal clear. We could see very, very far. Now, one of the interesting things about the Grand Canyon is that really it's not known how old it is. But in 2012, a study contained a real shocker suggesting that the process that began the canyon may have started up to 70 million years ago. So let's now switch gears and talk about 2025's highlights of food from around the world. This that we're looking at here is the Shibuya train station in Japan. They had a bakery there that was just wonderful, and I ate there every morning. This is the Amtrak train, and I'm showing this little snack car ride because I just love snacks, and anyone who knows me knows that I love snacks. And the fact that there's a snack car on the train and you can be on a train and take snacks, just like on the Grand Canyon train, which I'm showing here, they had Bloody Marys and they had all different kinds of drinks and snacks. Again, snacks. That I love that. You can take a train and have snacks. That's the best thing. Now, before you take the train, when you are in Williams on your way to the Grand Canyon, you can stop at the Fred Harvey restaurant, which is where we had a breakfast buffet that I would highly recommend. It's a big restaurant and it has this cute little train that goes around. It has 350 seat restaurant. So it serves a buffet style breakfast and dinner for the Grand Canyon Railway passengers and patrons. It has a rail atmosphere, as you can see here, and a model replica of the train circles the room in the restaurant, which we loved. There's a gift shop there, which we also shopped at and looked around at. And once you do reach the Grand Canyon, you can see here that I had apple pie and ice cream at the El Tovar Hotel and Restaurant. It's on the South Rim. And the Fray Marcus Hotel, which is just a really fun restaurant to stop at and to look at views of the canyon and to have ice cream. And what we're looking at here is also in Williams, Arizona, and it is called the Copper Canyon Trading Company. It has 12,000 square feet of shopping and a variety of saltwater taffy that you couldn't taste all of it. It was so much and it was so good. Let's switch gears again. Now, another highlight of 2025 was walking the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And this I especially loved because it just is a fun vibe just to go there and know that all these stars were walking and put their feet right here. So we kind of put our feet on the stars too, like Goldie Hawn. This Hollywood Walk of Fame was officially established in 1958, where the first stars unveiled in 1960. The original idea was proposed by E.M. Stewart, the then president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. The walk spans 1.3 miles along Hollywood Boulevard, and all fine. It features stars embedded in the sidewalk. As of 2025, this year, there are 2,818 stars on the Walk of Fame, each representing a notable figure in the entertainment industry, including actors, musicians, directors, and even fictional characters, which I did not realize. The stars are categorized into 6 distinct groups: motion pictures and television and recordings. Now we're switching gears again. We are in Tokyo, Japan. And Tokyo, Japan was just a lot of fun. You're going to see people carrying umbrellas like you see here. And it wasn't really particularly rainy that day. But what I really love is the people carry umbrellas to protect them from the sun, from their skin being exposed to too much sunshine, which I think is really smart. What we're looking at here is one of the newer hotels in Tokyo, Disney. And there's a lot of security. You cannot have access to this particular hotel unless you are a guest. But you can definitely be outside, which I did, and enjoy all of the beautiful, as you can see here, fountains and splashing water and people walking everywhere. And there was a lot of places to have more snacks, which I'm always in for the snacks. Okay, also in Tokyo, another highlight of 2025 was the Star Wars celebration in Tokyo, Japan. There were Star Wars fans from all over the world here. And there was thousands and thousands of people who attended this convention. But one of the highlights, which I'll share with you, was that we had the opportunity to meet Hayden Christensen, who plays Darth Vader in the movies. My son met Anthony Daniels, who plays 3CPO, and both my son and I met Rosario Dawson, who plays Ahsoka in the Ahsoka show. So all of those opportunities are an extra opportunity that you have to pay for. But if you're going to go all the way to Tokyo and go to a convention like this, then you want to be able to utilize and enjoy as much as you can. And if you're able to, I would definitely recommend at least being able to get an autograph or a photo with one of the stars, because it just makes it even more special. Also, you get to interact with a lot of Star Wars fans. And as you can see here, they're just a special group of people. Everyone was so friendly and kind and helpful. Even though you're around thousands of people and you're crowded in, everybody is so polite and kind, and that made the convention even more enjoyable. Also, as you can see here, everyone is waving little mini lightsabers that were given out complimentary by the convention staff. And when the stars came out onto the stage, we were shaking our lightsabers and our little light sticks, and cheered, and it just made it into a really fun time. Some of the other stars that came, of course, was Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and so many others, which was really, really neat. And we were really excited to be there. So just to be noted that Star Wars celebrations such as these happen every 2 years 2 years ago, it was in Anaheim, California. And this year, in 2025, we attended it here in Tokyo. But in 2027, Star Wars Celebration is due to actually be in Los Angeles. So we're excited that it's going to be in the United States. And like I said, people come from all over the world. They also design and create their own props and costumes, as you see here. Some of them do. Most do. Mostly everyone is wearing a costume or some sort of prop that they have, or lightsaber, or something that they have built. And I was just so impressed by this because the creativity that people had to bring or wanted to bring on their own was just, it was inspiring to see that people love something so much, that they were enjoying it so much that they wanted to create their own characters, or even characters that they love from the movie franchise, from Star Wars. So if you're a Star Wars fan like us, I would say try to make it to Los Angeles in 2027, and maybe we'll see you and meet up with you, because there's a lot of meetups too. The fans meet up and enjoy spending time together. Let's look here at Shibuya Crossing. Shibuya Crossing is also called Shibuya Scramble, which makes sense. Look at it. It's a scramble. People are going every which way, and thousands of people are doing this each day in Shibuya there in Tokyo. And it's all chaotic, and everybody is walking all these different directions. But soon as the lights turn red, it is vacant. There's no more people in the street, and cars are all going through. And, you've got to be out of that intersection because those cars are ready to go. So that was also another really amazing highlight of 2025, was walking the Shibuya Crossing and the Shibuya Scramble, and just being there with everyone and to have experienced it. We also got to experience a Tokyo Giants baseball game. Part of the charm of this was the fans. The fans were amazing. They were out in numbers. Can you hear them chanting? Just listen for just a minute. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear them. And here's the program. See that? And then down below, there was just so many fans. It was so fun. So let's switch again. We're switching to Philadelphia. And in Philadelphia, I took a walk. It was later in the evening, and I want to end my 2025 highlights here in Philadelphia. And the reason why is because I was in Philadelphia for the American Library Association conference, and I was doing a book signing for my children's chapter book series, which is George the Flybot. And I'll mention him because he is near to my heart. And I was so excited to be there with my publishers and to be signing books for librarians and teachers and all kinds of educators. And just walking in Philadelphia in the evening, it was very warm. It was summertime. It was in June, beginning of July. And it was just beautiful and pleasant to be there and to look at the buildings late at night. I like to look inside the windows when the lights are on, just to see people having a good time, eating their dinner and enjoying the evening. So this is Nessa on the Go 2025. Hope to see you in 2026.